Boom, whap, snap. He was like a superhero on that run.
Today, from AT&T.
Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
A 57-yard punt, 11 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action now, Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Play fake. Here's Prescott. And he'll go right back to Lamb. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Off the play fake, Prescott. Flush to his right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Here's a diving catch right side. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle
the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Rico Dowdle, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. On the counter, it's Taylor. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Here's Richardson to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. This is fielded at the 7. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw pulled in by Lamb. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Prescott with a throw caught by Lamb. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down. So a decent gain there, but not their 4th consecutive first down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
They'd gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going. Touchdown! Rico Dowdle. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns. Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now 14-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Richardson's throw into the hands of Pittman here. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Taylor. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. On the move, and he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Mozzie Smith, he fought through to record the sack. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Now Richardson back to throw it. He'll let one go deep for Downs. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Following the interception, here's Prescott. He'll buy some time right. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. 25 yards that time. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On play action, Prescott. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. 2nd down and 3. Prescott off play action. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 3rd down and 6. Here's Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 40. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. A 1st down throw for Prescott. Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Give him 32 on the play.
Well, he looked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively, just too hard to keep him under wraps, and delivers a big play here for this offense.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Prescott now eluding the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Prescott on 3rd and goal. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now 21-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. The Colts about to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Richardson. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And his kick is right there. It's good, and the route is on. It's 24-0. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
So we have come to halftime here in Dallas with the Cowboys out in front. Apologies to Coach. Cut him short. We'll talk to him postgame. We got business to get down to. Third quarter action ready to go. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Prescott looks to throw on first. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Now Prescott. Rolling to his right. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Looking to throw. Prescott. He finds his man. Complete. That's Lamb. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 37. Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. To throw is Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. On the run, it's Dowdle. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Rico Dowdle, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Richardson looking to throw this. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. And this will be taken at the 13. A good return there, 17 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. On play action, they'll throw. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. Just a gain of a couple there, and that'll make it second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Prescott to throw it. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll roll him out right. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Here's Prescott. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. And the attempt at 3 will have to come from the other end of the field as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Richardson on 2nd and 10. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Richardson. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. 1st and 10. Richardson looks to throw it. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Richardson looking to throw. That complete to Downs. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 31-yard line. Now Richardson. Out of his hands quickly to Pittman. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And Richardson looks to throw once more. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Here now, 2nd and 4. Back to throw again. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And the lead drops from 34 to 27. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it was capped off on the touchdown catch by Michael Pittman. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, do they want to put more points on the board before the final gun?
Well, I certainly hope not. And I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You've taken care of business. Let's close it out. And you and I, let's get to the airport.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Throwing, Prescott. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Throwing here, Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Lamb. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. First down, Prescott. Over the middle, complete. It's Lamb. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. He'll buy some time right. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Aubrey now for the PAT.
And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays.
And it was all capped off by Dak Prescott, keeping it and taking it in on the touchdown run.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Here's 2nd and 7. One last shot for Richardson. This taken in by Downs.
And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And we talked so
Today, from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, this is the National Football League.
Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. This will be fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. So it'll be a touchback, and that ball will be placed at the 30. Here's the local Texas product, J.K. Dobbins. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, second down. They'll go again with Dobbins. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Here's Herbert. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Cavante Turpin deep for the Cowboys. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. He'll field this at the 5. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
And how about the toughness of Dak Prescott? We see it all the time on the field. And remember when he had that serious ankle injury, would he return to form? Boy, did he ever. And he was better than ever, and that's great for the NFL. Terrific resilience, playing at a high level, capable of winning a championship with his arm and his legs.
Play action now, Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Lamb. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Play fake. Here's Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Off the play fake, Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. From the red zone now, Prescott. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 7-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb. This will be taken in the end zone, and no run back forthcoming, so they will bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. but then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Here's 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, Herbert. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A fake on the jet sweep and a give to Dobbins. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Herbert now. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Prescott on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Lamb. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And he'll go right back to Lamb. Touchdown! 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. This will be fielded in the end zone, but he'll decide against bringing it out, so they'll take over at the 30. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field, and they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first. Back to throw. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big pickup of 38. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Herbert. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Dobbins running out of the gun. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Now it's Herbert. Setting up the screen here to Edwards. Touchdown, Chargers. Gus Edwards from 8 yards out. And the Chargers have cut it back within a score. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll make our score 14-7. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
From a star in college to a star in the NFL, CeeDee Lamb at wide receiver as he brings out this offense.
Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw pulled in by Lamb.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Prescott off play action, sliding out of the pocket.
Open man, right side, it's Lamb.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. On play action, Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
They run here with Rico Dowdle.
And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. They'll get 6 on the play, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Here's Prescott.
And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And it's now 21-7. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays.
And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one fielded in the end zone. He'll opt not to bring it out. A touchback, and they'll begin at the 30-yard line.
Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Following the interception, here's Prescott.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. A first down throw for Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And the Cowboys are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Prescott now. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Rolling to his right. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon.
And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. 5 plays there on that drive.
And it was finished off by a Jalen Tolbert touchdown grab. And this one fielded in the end zone. It won't be returned, so it'll come out to the 30. The Chargers going to take over here one more time before the half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one.
Over the middle and caught by McConkey.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. On first down, Justin Herbert. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. From the 50, here's Herbert. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly...
Sorry, Coach. We'll catch up with you after the game. We're going to skip through halftime here and headed back to the field for the third quarter.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter three. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Out comes CeeDee Lamb and the rest of the Dallas offense.
This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought.
Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now Prescott. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. Look at the big man rumble. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A. Yeah, so hold the phone here, Charles. I've kind of written them off, but after that touchdown, it's certainly a long way still to go, but stranger things have happened.
Well, when you're going to have big second-half comebacks, plays like that have to be involved.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that cuts the lead to 28-14. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
From a star in college to a star in the NFL, CeeDee Lamb at wide receivers. He brings out this offense.
A monster game so far, third quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers,
Absolutely.
Though, who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in a route or they get open early, but they just always find a way. And he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover.
16 more on that one and another first down.
Now Prescott. They'll roll him out right.
Able to hit his target, Lamb.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Over 30 yards there. And first downs on 3 consecutive plays now. So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. Flushed out right.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Dallas, Texas is the spot. Third quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10.
He's got a man. It's his fullback. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really...
And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Cowboys have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And a lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. This will be fielded in the end zone with no move to bring it out. So it'll be a touchback, and that ball will be placed at the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Throw left side is hauled in by Palmer. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Here's Herbert. Short throw to Disley. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Back to throw here, Herbert. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Finds Johnston. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Vlad McConkey. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Chargers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Over the middle, complete. That's Lamb. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's Prescott. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Prescott to throw it. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that will extend their lead even further.
So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
This will be taken in the end zone, and no run back forthcoming, so they will bring it out to the 30-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
Looking to throw. Herbert.
That one complete to McConkey.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Again, Herbert.
Open man right side. That's McConkey.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw taken in by Palmer.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Herbert.
He gets this underneath to Dobbins.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Now they got to get to the line quickly. 3rd and 2, Herbert. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
They're going for it with Dobbins. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here.
He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins.
And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Herbert.
Open man, it's Johnston. Touchdown, Chargers.
A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Chargers get a bit closer.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So that one a long 11-play drive. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Well, Prescott here to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here's Prescott. He'll buy some time right. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown.
Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. This will be fielded in the end zone, but he'll decide against bringing it out, so they'll take over at the 30.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
A shotgun snap for Herbert.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he goes out right around the 39. A pickup of 5 that time and a 1st down.
Herbert throwing again. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
Herbert now. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Herbert on 1st down now.
Complete to Johnston here.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
That's going to be caught. It's Palmer.
And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 26.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board, both off.
today. From AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Opening play, and Goff wants to pass it. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Now gone. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 11. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Prescott sliding out of the pocket. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Prescott's throw pulled in by Lamb. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 31. That is caught by Lamb. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. A running play, it's Dowdle. And not a whole lot there. He does. Taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
If you're going to keep these guys out of the end zone, you've got to be able to commit to stopping the run, and that's a nice job there getting the safeties involved in run support.
2nd down, Prescott. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the come out to the 30-yard line. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
And this will wind up a Lions first down as the tackle made here at the 36.
Goff now looking to throw.
And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down, here's the run with Montgomery.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 36.
15 yards there on the catch and run. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 36.
Goff's throw going into the hands of Williams. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter. Now a first down throw. Gone. Oh, hit as he throws there. Incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
To throw is gone.
This to Laporta, right side.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. Goff now looks to throw. And his throw is incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
And everyone... assignment defensively there as he'll be taken down behind the line. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
Bates' kick is good.
And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's #1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Prescott off play action. And his throw's going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play action now. Prescott rolling to his right. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And wrangled down quickly just past the 40 at the 41. On play action, Prescott. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. Play fake. Here's Prescott. He's got room at the 30. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. A big pickup of 38. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's a diving catch right side. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a 1st down.
I know you don't get anything extra for degree of difficulty, but maybe you should. He's done absolutely everything in this game today, including laying out for that one.
And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. And Detroit back in possession of the football. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now it's gone. That one out wide and intercepted. Inside the 20. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on is not.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already had touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is up to 18 now. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least 1 practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together.
And now off to the races down the right right side. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Goff. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, it's going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Prescott now.
Going right back to Ferguson.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing, Prescott.
Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. 1st down, Prescott.
The short one there taken in by Ferguson.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Here's Prescott. They'll roll him out right. He finds his man complete. It's Lamb.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
He'll buy some time right, and he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. A 2nd down throw for Prescott.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Prescott and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboy first.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. And it's caught. Touchdown. Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon.
And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Back to Montgomery on second down.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Now a play fake, and it's gone. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And we'll see what he can do on the return. A big boot that time. 57 yards, the official distance. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Sliding out of the pocket. He finds his man, complete. That's Lamb. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Over 30 yards there. And first downs on 3 consecutive plays now. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Cowboys have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Aubrey now for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drive, 4 plays.
And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Gone. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
3rd and 3.
A shotgun snap for Gone.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Going up the gut, Montgomery. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. Goff now to throw. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Goff.
Throws out left. It's caught by Williams.
And he's brought down. 10 more there and another first down. Back to throw. Goff. Finding Williams once more. Complete.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Meanwhile, Goff's throw complete there to St.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 21. To the air again. Goff.
Throw left side, caught by Laporta.
So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be second down. Here's Goff. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Tim Patrick from 17 yards out.
And the Lions are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
From the 29, here's a 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw. Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Lamb. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Aubrey now for the PAT.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards.
And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb. And it Wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Gone.
That pass caught. It's Williams.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Goff going to get this to Gibbs.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
That's complete to Laporta.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 21. From the gun, here's Goff.
Going underneath, Gibbs has it.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Again, Goff.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Dallas offense set for this next drive. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late 4th quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
Throwing here, Prescott.
Another one is CeeDee Lamb. He's got it.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Off the play fake, Prescott.
That is caught by Lamb.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. To throw is Prescott. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. So this one...
day.
They met in back-to-back Super Bowls in the 90s, and they're together again. The Cowboys and Bills are underway.
This one fielded in the end zone. He'll opt not to bring it out. A touchback, and they'll begin at the 30-yard line. Allen going to look to throw on the first play. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
15 more yards there, and quickly another first down. They run for the first time with James Cook. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Allen going to throw. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. Now Allen. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. On 1st down, Allen setting up the screen for Cook. Only 3 there on the screen at 2nd down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Allen. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, 15 yards.
And the Bills will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it was Josh Allen using his legs to polish things off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. Rolling to his right.
Open man, right side, it's Lamb.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On play action, Prescott.
A short one there, taken in by Ferguson.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
It's another 1st down and what'll be a gain of 21 yards.
Play action now, Prescott.
Able to hit his target, Lamb.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. From the red zone now, Prescott. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb.
And the Cowboys respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Aubrey good with the PAT. And we are tied at 7. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards.
And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And this one fielded in the end zone. It won't be returned, so it'll come out to the 30.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Allen now looks to throw. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. These two teams all tied after 1. 3rd and 9 here. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. A big play here for Buffalo. 59 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Here's Allen. Looking for and finding Amari Cooper again. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Cook up the gut. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
Allen going to try and keep it.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Josh Allen with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Bills have taken the lead.
An extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7. So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. And it was Josh Allen using his legs to polish things off. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Play fake. Here's Prescott.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
A big play here for Dallas. 46 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Prescott off play action. Throw left side complete. That's Ferguson. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up 2nd down. Now Prescott. They'll roll him out right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And that is incomplete. The Buffalo defense does its job, and it's 4th down.
So on 4th down, Prescott off, and on is Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal.
And his kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Beginning this series with a handoff to Cook. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd down, here's Allen. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Throwing now is Allen. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away.
Deep to return is Kevontae Turpin.
This is fielded at the 27.
A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return.
The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And he'll go right back to Lamb.
Touchdown! 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And it's now 17-14.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. From the gun, it's Allen. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Gets past one man. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Throwing on first down is Allen. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Now Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cook. And the Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
The kick by Bass is good.
And that will tie things at 17 all. So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrased that. Brought a little soccer into it. And that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Meanwhile, Prescott's throw pulled in by Lamb.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
And no sooner did the teams get to the locker rooms, and they're running right back out. Halftime over, third quarter, ready to go.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
And able to get this out to the 25.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. The drive starts with a completion left side. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
Here's Prescott. And they take him down. The Bills get to him.
That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down.
They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys. After the sack, it's 3rd and long. Now Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long.
Throwing, Prescott.
A short one there, taken in by Ferguson.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Prescott to throw it.
Going right back to Ferguson.
2 yards on the pickup there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Prescott now.
Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A big play that time on the catch and run. 37 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
They run here with Dowdle.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Cowboys have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
To throw, it's Allen.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They run the counter with Cook. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. And tip your cap to DeMarcus Lawrence. Nice play defensively. Play action. Now it's Allen. He's got his man. That's the rookie from Florida State. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 34-yard line. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. This taken in by Kincaid. A good pickup there, a 22. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. That is caught. And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Cook is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And caught by Cooper for a Bills touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Prescott. Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Looking to throw, Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. On the run, it's Dowdle. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Here's Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ferguson. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
58's the money. 58's the money. They can't hang with us.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
Here we go. 1st and goal. They run again with Dowdle.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Rico Dowdle, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. They get one more as the extra point's up and good, and they will take a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. This will be fielded in the end zone with no move to bring it out. So it'll be a touchback, and that ball will be placed at the 30. This is 1st and 10. Here's Allen. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Here's 2nd down. Allen. And incomplete on the deep ball. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Now Allen. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. Throwing, Allen. And it's knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. Here's Prescott. He'll buy some time right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing here, Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Ferguson. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Prescott to throw. That is caught. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down, and that should be that. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Now Prescott escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
So after the touchdown away. This will be taken in the end zone, and no run back forthcoming, so they will bring it out to the 30-yard line. Allen and the Bills now down by 2 touchdowns. A little over a minute to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. To throw is Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Allen into the hands of Cooper, and they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Throwing is Allen. He's able to get it to Coleman. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Here's 1st and 10. Now Allen. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Here's Allen. One last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game.
Today, from AT&T Stadium in
Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. This will be fielded in the end zone, but he'll decide against bringing it out, so they'll take over at the 30. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun is Nix. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. Now 2nd and 5. To throw. Here's Nix. He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Nix to throw again. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Throwing Nix. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Osa Odighizuwa with the effort there to earn the sack. Well, they were trying to set up a screen there, but that one just too slow in developing. Yeah, too slow in developing and well read, because that ends up being a bad feeling for the quarterback. But he's got no blocking in front of him. His guys are just going to let defenders go, and they're coming for him. So if it's not there, you just got to throw the ball at the turf at your running back's feet. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Nix now on 1st and 10. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sat back at the 38. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Nix to the air. That ball caught by his rookie wideout. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. DeMarcus Lawrence. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. And that is no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Now a first carry here for their running back. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Prescott off play action. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Play action now, Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Touchdown, Cowboys! Rico Dowdle, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now a 7-0 game. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got a 1st and 10 at their own 25. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Here's Nix. Got a man, that's little Jordan Humphrey. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. From the 41, here's 2nd and 6. Now it's Nix. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. To throw is Nix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. Back to throw again. Finding Williams on the check down. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 2nd down and 6 now. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. Off the play fake, Nix. Flush to his right, and he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
And now at this point in the first half, you've got to realize as an offense, you're not going to get it all back in one fell swoop. This is going to be about sustained drives and making sure you finish with points. And that's a good throw there for a first down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming.
Williams.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The kick by Lutz is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. And quickly they get to the line. This is caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Throwing, Prescott.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. And again, it's Prescott sliding out of the pocket. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And that pushes the lead up to 11. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And it's capped off for the Cowboys touchdown.
This one fielded in the end zone. He'll opt not to bring it out. A touchback, and they'll begin at the 30-yard line.
And just 25 seconds to go in the half now, as they've got it 1st and 10.
The Broncos going to get one more possession in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we have reached halftime.
Well, you can't skip halftime on Sundays, but you can right here. So it's over, and on to the 3rd quarter we march.
Ready for the 2nd half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the 2nd half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room.
Here's a diving catch right side. He continues to deliver a 1st down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. the play fake. Prescott rolling to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 49-yard line. Play fake. Here's Prescott. They'll roll him out right. He finds his man complete. That's Lamb. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, Prescott. And he's got it. Touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards.
And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb. And this one fielded in the end zone. It won't be returned, so it'll come out to the 30.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. Nice move at the 40. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco 1st down. Now a toss left side. It's Williams. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Nix.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 36. Back to throw. Nix.
And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Back to the air with Nix. Into the hands of his receiver, Humphrey.
With a 3rd and 7 ahead. They'll look to throw again.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 20-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. Touchdown, Broncos. Cortland Sutton, a 20-yard touchdown.
And the Broncos are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all.
And Cortland Sutton able to finish things off with the touchdown reception.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Dak's throw pulled in by Lamb.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. Prescott to throw it.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first. Prescott. He'll buy some time right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Now Prescott. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Prescott.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson.
And almost but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. First down, Prescott. Rolling to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott.
And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon.
And the Cowboys have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. This will be fielded in the end zone with no move to bring it out. So it'll be a touchback, and that ball will be placed at the 30. And we get another look now at this Broncos offense. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 34.
Here's Nix once more. That is caught by Vele.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Working out of the gun is Nix.
Sutton reeling it in on the left side.
And the Broncos are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
And it's caught. Touchdown.
Marvin Mims
from 4 yards out. And the Broncos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Cowboys are able to recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. Well, Prescott here to throw. That is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys have made it a 3-score game now here in the fourth. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is up to 18 now. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. This will be taken in the end zone, and no run back forthcoming, so they will bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back, because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Throwing Nix. And that is incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
They're going. It's Nix. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. Nix to throw again. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Getting home that time to Marvian Overshowed. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Nix to the air. Eluding the pressure right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. To throw, here's Nix. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second.
the day from AT&T Stadium.
Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones.
He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
They'll go again to Jones. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with third down coming up. Now Darnold. That is caught. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. Up the middle, Jones. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Here's a give to Jones running left. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Third and 8. Darnold now to throw. The left side completion to Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
So on fourth down, Ryan Wright on to punt for Minnesota.
And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Prescott off play action. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. First and 10 at the 18. Play action now, Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Second down and a yard. They run here with Rico Dowdle. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Now Prescott.
Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10, right at the 40. They'll roll him out right.
And he'll go right back to Lamb.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 37 yards.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games, too? Oh, what the heck.
Touchdown!
Jake Ferguson
from 4 yards out.
And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. That time a 6-play drive. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Darnold.
Pass complete to Naylor, right side.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Jefferson going to go in motion right. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. And Jefferson's going to have the Vikings 1st down as he'll take this down inside the 45.
Darnold.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw, Darnold.
That's over the middle. He finds Naylor.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 1.
Here's Darnold.
Pass complete to Addison.
It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another 1st down. Again, Darnold. That is caught at the 7.
And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Now it's Darnold. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson. So he stopped for no gain, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. Here's Darnold now on 2nd down. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
Mozzie Smith
breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Now Darnold on 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. And now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
And this one is right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing it to break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board, give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Another one to
to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Over the middle, complete. It's Lamb. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, Prescott.
And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And that pushes the lead up to 11.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And just 25 seconds to go in the half now as they've got it 1st and 10.
And the Vikings going to take over here one more time before the half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A final shot before the break. Darnold. This one finding the hands of Brandon Powell. So we have reached halftime here. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Flushed out right.
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
23 yards the pickup there. On play action, Prescott.
He's across midfield.
And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Off the play fake, Prescott. Here's a diving catch right side. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row. Prescott on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Now he dumps this off over the middle and taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Prescott to throw it. This is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
And now a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Jones.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To throw is Darnold.
He'll drop this underneath for Jones.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here's a jet sweep. This is Addison. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there. And they'll go backwards right away.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Darnold from the gun.
Open man is Naylor. He's got it. And it's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a 1st down. They go back to the ground with Jones. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
2nd and 7.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold.
That's out to the flat for Akers.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll set up to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That'll give them 8 that time, and it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Aaron Jones
taking it in from 2 yards.
Are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
Point after, right down the middle. And it makes the score 21-10. A 10-play drive that time. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. Prescott's throw pulled in by Lamb. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. From Viking territory now. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A big play that time on the catch and run. 38 yards.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
And the Vikings are right back in this football game.
After the interception, here's Darnold.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. of the gun. They'll look to throw.
That one complete to Naylor.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw.
Slant route, and he's got Addison.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Oh, the ball comes out. It's incomplete.
10.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. And that's incomplete. He was out there waving his arms saying throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Cowboys will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 45. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. To throw is Prescott.
Able to hit his target, Lamb.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Another throw to Lamb.
And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Throwing here, Prescott escaping the pressure right to the goal line, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. Here's 2nd and goal. Throwing, Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Jake Ferguson.
A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Cowboys have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And Jefferson's going to have the Vikings 1st down as the tackle going to be made up at the 37.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Throwing on 2nd and long. Darnold.
He gets it to Addison.
And they work this well upfield. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. A 1st down throw, Darnold. Looking middle, and that's complete. Touchdown, Vikings.
Jalen Naylor.
52 yards.
And the Vikings have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And the Cowboys are going to secure the football, and with it, they'll just about secure the victory as well. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Well, Prescott here to throw. That is caught by Lamb. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. Prescott off play action. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
So it's a win here for the Cowboys, and it was Dak Prescott.